Hi, everyone. My name is Leanne Nettles, and I am the president of LA CAMFT for 2022. Here's my message for you this March. During their term, each recent president of LA CAMFT has selected a key word which developed as a theme and a vision for their presidency. Words like inclusion, celebration, teamwork, and compassion. When considering my own theme, the key word I have chosen to guide my presidency is community. There are three main aspects of community that I hope to emphasize this year. The first is community mental health. The second is rebuilding community in a time of social distancing during the pandemic. And the third, which is a community aspect of diversity, equity, and inclusion that often goes ignored, which is belonging. For this president's message, I'd like to focus on community mental health. I have worked in community mental health throughout all of my therapeutic career since grad school. I started as an intensive in-home clinician in a full-service partnership program and have grown into leadership positions as a referral manager, clinical supervisor, and now clinical manager of school-based services at DeVille Family and Youth Services. Throughout my experience thus far doing agency work, one thing that continues to unnerve me is when I hear people share that they work in community mental health and others respond with something like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. At least you'll get your hours quick and then you can move on to something else like private practice and get out of here soon." Okay, so I get it. Community mental health can be hard, unpredictable, and for many people, overwhelming. There's definitely reform needed on a systemic level, and with the many horror stories people tell, DMH paperwork, anyone? It can feel demoralizing and impossible to sustain. But I'd like to change the narrative. I confidently believe that community mental health does not need to be just a stepping stone into private practice, but can be a sustainable long-term career. So hear me out. I am not knocking private practice. If that's the route a person has chosen to pursue and their passion is in private practice, then go for it. LA CAMFT has lots and lots of supports and opportunities for people in private practice. And while that's an amazing option for some folks, it's not the only option to having a successful therapeutic career. With over 700 county contracted provider locations just in Los Angeles, there are numerous clinicians in community mental health who devote their energy to working with those clients with the highest needs, but the least resources to garner affordable care. Clients who have often been victimized by community trauma and systemic oppression across generations. Clients that reflect the family and community in which I grew up. These clients have so much intrinsic worth and value and the capacity for incredible resilience and growth. And I believe that they deserve to have high quality, collaborative mental health services from well-trained providers instead of a revolving door of therapists. But when clinicians in community mental health transition from bright-eyed to burnt out, is there another answer than to escape? I'd like to pose an alternative, that we join together and we rally around those in community mental health systems to provide them with support, advocate systemic reform, and help them on their way to a sustainable career within community mental health. How do we start? Two ways LA CAMFT is helping to support those starting out on their journey toward licensure within community mental health is through the 3000 Club and through mentorship. Spearheaded by our pre-licensed board member, Carissa, and co-chair, Tiana, the 3000 Club is a special interest group designed to support pre-licensed members through networking events, workshops, and advocacy, all at no cost. This year, we will be working together on increasing LA CAMFT's outreach to pre-licensed clinicians in Los Angeles who work in community mental health so they know they have a supportive place where they belong within LA CAMFT. For more information, contact prelicensed@lacamft.org. And led by our wonderful president-elect Tina Cacho Sakai, our Therapist of Color mentorship program will be matching our first round of mentors and mentees this month, and we'll start our next round in July 2022. If you or anyone that you know is a therapist of color, and especially if you have experience in community mental health and would like to help others grow in their careers, please consider becoming a mentor. For more information, you can contact TOC Mentorship Program at lacamft.org or visit our website, lacamft.org. If you're watching this and currently work in or are considering community mental health as a career option, don't be discouraged. LA Camp is a place for you. And we want you to know that we can support you, and we want to also know how we can better support you. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me at president@lacamp.org if you have ideas or would like to get more involved. Until next time, blessings.